I know what he said.
You heard it? You seen the video?
I know what he said. He said when he finally faced me, I'll beat him.
Oh, dang. So that's gonna happen?
Wow. Wow.
Not just acknowledge reality that Mike Tyson was an old, broken man.
Floyd Mayweather publicly mocked Mike Tyson's latest training footage, saying Tyson appeared tired, slowed down, and physically drained, raising serious doubts about his stamina.
What? Oh, let's check my son. Stay here, beautiful, good boss. I like that. I always want to play catch.
Mike Tyson trains intensely in sparring, breathing hard and showing fatigue, yet refusing to slow down as he pushes through exhaustion.
Oh, yeah. Ah! That's the next one. Yeah, that's one. How we gonna do it?
Floyd Mayweather confidently promises an exciting fight, assuring fans non-stop action and entertainment that will keep audiences fully engaged throughout the entire bout.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna throw a few punches. Like, I'm taking this seriously, and I'm trying to.
I don't know. I just want to get the fans what they want to see. Exciting.
Mike Tyson holds a clear size and strength advantage over Floyd Mayweather, while Joe Rogan highlights the obvious physical mismatch between them.
He's so much bigger than him.
Yeah,
he's so much bigger than him.
He's not gonna land a fist on Mayweather.
Right.
It's not after his last performance. I think Tyson just.
What do you think was going on with that? The last one. It looked a little bit like sparring.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was scripted.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen Tyson biting his gloves and like you could just. It was taking all that he could not to like hit him. It was just like it's heartbreaking to see an icon go out like that.
Yeah.
You know, and
but it's crazy also.
Mike Tyson performs intense dumbbell workouts with controlled power and focus, building arm strength, shoulder stability, and overall endurance during demanding training sessions.
Don't fight. I give you money. You crazy.
Only 12. That's all we want. To the middle. 1, 2, 3,
A little slow on the way down.
4. There we go. 9. One more.
Slow.
10. No problem. Great set. Best set yet. Right around. Last one. Nice and strong. 35. Let you go. 1, 2. Here we go. 3, 4. Nice. 5. Yes, sir. 6, 7.
Strong.
8. Strong. 9. Got this.
Go.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. 8, 9. One more. Get up. Nice work, Mike. Yes, sir. Great one.
A major concern surrounding the bout is the age difference, with Mike Tyson nearing 59 and Floyd Mayweather Jr. at 48, raising questions about competitiveness.
And I don't mind if either guy gets paid. Again, we talk about Mike and his past financial issues. I hope that that's not the same thing going on with him now, even though who knows how this man spends his money. He made a ton of money to fight Jake Paul, and good for him. His name value carried that fight, and he did a crazy number. I'm sure he'll make a crazy number here, but Floyd Mayweather is the one that seems like he needs the money more right now. Our guy, Andreas Hale, wrote a story that has kind of went somewhat viral. That's crazy, the laugh faces. Although Floyd Mayweather Jr. made hundreds of millions of dollars from his professional boxing career and topped the Forbes list as the highest paid athlete from 2012 to 2014, the boxer is said to have been shortchanged and filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Showtime. The lawsuit filed Tuesday, and obtained by ESPN seeks to recover hundreds of millions of dollars, misappropriated funds, and damages resulting from a long-running and elaborate scheme of financial fraud, breaches in fiduciary duty, and conspiracy orchestrated by Floyd J. Mayweather's former manager and advisor, Al.
Paul Malignaggi says Mike Tyson continues generating massive earnings because his global name recognition alone guarantees huge attention and strong fight profitability worldwide.
Also, the aspect of it with a new fan base is always curious about the old-time fighters, which is why Tyson always gets views even today, because people are always curious about the Mike Tyson mystique, the Mike Tyson effect. So people that weren't able to be alive and wake up in the morning of a Mike Tyson fight to know what that feels like, want to feel that today. I promise you, it's nothing like it was in 1989 with Tyson, no matter what you guys want to feel. But regardless, I think people get curious about that. And I think this is going to be sort of the same thing. There's nothing that's going to match the Mayweather-Pacquiao era of that time where they were flying and people wanted to see that fight. This is not going to be that feeling on the morning of. But like the champ said, on the morning of, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, I think you're gonna end up, ordering that pay-per-view or watching on Netflix, whatever. If this is on Netflix.
Wade Plemons delivers a blunt evaluation of the upcoming exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr., stressing that Tyson's recent performances reveal clear physical limitations at this stage of his career. He points to Tyson's bout with Jake Paul, where reduced mobility, visible limping, and ongoing hip issues suggested declining effectiveness despite his remaining strength. According to Wade, facing Mayweather presents a far more complex challenge because of Mayweather's elite speed, defensive awareness, and tactical precision. He also references comments from Terence Crawford, who noted Tyson's unusual habit of biting his gloves during fights, possibly to control his power. These observations highlight the adjustments Tyson must make even against less demanding opponents.
Tyson-Floyd Mayweather fight exhibition is even more sad because you've already seen the illusion of what Mike has left is already gone. We saw it. Versus Jake Paul, he was limping on his way to the ring. Probably got terrible hips, still strong as an ox, but how much can you really expect him to do anything versus Floyd? Couldn't really land on, landed like 1 or 2 punches on Jake, but couldn't really do much with him. What's he going to try to do with Floyd Mayweather? Floyd's going to make him look silly in this exhibition, and it's going to look worse than what we saw with Jake because of, how small Floyd is. But Terence Crawford said something interesting there as well. He said, I've never seen Mike Tyson bite his gloves like that. And I think Terence Crawford is a pretty big historian of the sport. And I'm not saying he should know everything about it. I certainly don't. But Mike Tyson has indeed bit his gloves. And this is what Terence is talking about.
Wade Plemons believes an exhibition between Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather Jr. will expose Tyson's current physical limitations rather than showcase true competitiveness. He argues that past fight footage and social media clips already reveal signs of decline, proving even legendary champions cannot escape aging. According to Wade, the bout is likely to function more as entertainment spectacle, with Mayweather's precision and conditioning creating a clear contrast between historical greatness and present-day ability.
Great Teddy Atlas has spoken about this with Tyson and his career.
Questions out there, my son told me about the thumb biting, okay? Thumb biting, right? And we're not talking about the thumb biting with your nephews or with your children or, with that stuff. We're talking about Mike Tyson biting his thumb during a call. First of all, that's something that he did in his amateur day, he did in his pro days, and now, of course, he did it again. That's something that he has done. And he's, for people that follow Mike Tyson, his career, they've seen it before. People are saying, oh, and Tyson's smart, he's witty. He knows what to say. He knows the image. He knows the importance of having that image, how important. That's why he got all the money. It wasn't about what he had left at 58. It was what maybe he might have. And the image, the scary guy.
Mike Tyson is widely viewed as being far removed from his prime years, with age now clearly affecting both his physical condition and stamina. Once an unstoppable heavyweight force, he carries the accumulated wear from decades of brutal training camps and high-level fights. His explosiveness has diminished, reflexes are slower, and endurance no longer matches the intensity that defined his peak era. Each punch demands greater effort, while recovery between exchanges takes noticeably longer. As Tyson returns to the ring, natural health concerns emerge, particularly when facing faster opponents or participating in exhibitions requiring sustained bursts of energy.
Now, they have a history of bad blood between the two. Well, more so on the part of Mike Tyson. He just simply does not like Floyd Mayweather. They went through some things. They used to be cool. They used to be friends. And Floyd Mayweather even fought on Mike Tyson's cards. But now they have a strained relationship, and now they're gonna fight an exhibition bout. This was I don't even know what to say.
Joe Rogan talks with Terrence Crawford about the financial motivations behind Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s return to boxing, highlighting how wealth, lifestyle, and public image influences decisions. Although Mayweather retired undefeated at 50, his extravagant lifestyle requires constant displays of affluence through luxury cars, diamond-encrusted watches, and high-end purchases. Rogan explains that such spending quickly drains resources and pressures athletes to maintain appearances. He recalls other boxers, like Iran Barkley.
Do big events, and whatever you want to say about it, maybe not for guys like me or you who are involved in doing boxing-related stuff on a daily basis, but for the regular person that's scrolling through Netflix to see what's on a weekend night. They're going to look and say, oh, Mayweather, Pacquiao, I know those guys. They're as famous as any boxers in the world. And if it doesn't cost me any extra money and I'm just paying my normal subscription, yeah, I'll check it out. And it's going to do big numbers. That's why Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson did the numbers it did. And that's why, we saw them be interested in a fight like Jake Paul against Anthony Joshua and the other events that they have done. Tyson Fury's come back as they try to, build up more in the UK. And this is going to be the same situation. They put out a lot of money to do the fight, but not as much as what obviously they generated in 2015. And, it will be, it'll be a big event, but how much of a fight it will be, who the heck knows? But I mean, to answer the question, I'm not looking for.
That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned.